I don't see anybody. We live?
Yep.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. Y'all, I have been gone for quite some time. I apologize. Things happen, life happens, the whole nine. So, but yeah, I'm back. I'm feeling better. Um, Jess let me come back after all the missing and stuff. Can everybody hear us?
Any echoes?
Huh? Yeah.
I said any echoes.
Can everybody hear us, see us? I don't know what just happened.
What?
Wait a minute. Something just happened on my computer. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm sorry.
Good morning, everybody. While she's working on that, I'll introduce myself.
Okay.
I am Jess with Jess's Craft Therapy.
Yeah. I'm late because I had to make coffee. Had to make some coffee. I had to hurry up and make some coffee. So, okay. So we're gonna say a few hellos and we're gonna get started. This might be a little longer than normal because we are gonna start from the beginning to the end, and we're gonna make changes. We're gonna show you. We both watched a bunch of different videos, and we're gonna do what was best for us, because if you do it the way the original video that we watched, if you have a big dog, it's not going to work. It's going to pop it right out your hand. It's going to rip the material. So I decided to try something else, and I got with Jess about it, and we both discussed it. And we decided to put a strip in it, but we have some other suggestions that you could do as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and say hello, Jess, to everybody. Hi, I'm Lady Blue Bear by Stacy with Lady. I can't speak.
Lots of words this morning. That's all. That's all.
One word. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hi, I'm Stacy with Lady Blue Bear Designs, and with me is
I am Jess with Jess's Craft Therapy. We're both makers of many things. We do a little bit of everything, from embroidery to sublimation to laser. What else we got?
Yeah,
DTF.
We do it all. We don't have just one thing we do. We'll do anything, and we'll do anything if you wanted us to test something for y'all on something, that y'all want to work with. But yeah, we'll test it. We'll try it. We'll see how it works. And we like machines.
Yep. We are a collector of machines.
Yes. So yesterday, I was driving home with my husband. We went shopping together. That was rough. Yeah. Okay. Just say it was rough. Anyway, Shay and Shamika and Rosalind, I think, and Connie was trying to talk my husband into buying me a new Juki. And he says, "You buy with your money." Excuse me? And then he says, "I'm going to buy the X tool." Boom!
Oh.
So I had to share that with you. I hadn't told you anything yet, but I was like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." So
Did
good
he get
morning,
one?
Carrie. Huh?
Is he going to get one?
Yeah, not yet, but it's coming. So,
well, when he gets it, make sure he gets the riser and he gets the honeycomb.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to make him talk to Marilyn, and make sure we get everything we need in it, before he even places the order. So anyway, good morning. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Nikki. What's that?
She said you all use all your machines, so that's good. And I said, yep, we all use all the machines.
We do.
Most of
we
the time,
do use all
of them.
If I was to say there was one machine, and I don't even know if you would call it a machine, that I don't use a lot, is probably my sublimation printer. But I do use it. That would be the only thing I could say I don't use as much as everything else. So,
I even use the eye paint to help with my daughter. She needed an outline on a canvas, which I posted a short. But I use the eye paint, and we scanned it in, and then we did the trace on it, and it made it out to a 16 by 12. That's pretty cool. Just for placement.
That's cool. I still I don't know if I'm just like, I need to see it done.
Yeah.
I need to actually look at it and see it actually done. So because for me, I don't know why it just keeps flowing right over my head of the use of it. You know.
Well, it definitely is very limited on its use,
Uh
but
huh.
for the eye paint, it would be a perfect accessory for a card maker
Oh,
because it
okay.
draws
That
everything
would make
on it
sense.
for you and the details. And if you wanted to paint it or whatever, card making would be a great accessory for that machine.
I mean, myself, I just thought it was a little pricey for. Um,
It's something I never would have bought, but because I want it, of course I'm going to
well,
use
yeah,
it.
absolutely, yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
So, anyways, we'll go back to.
Okay, all right. So, good morning, Carrie Krause. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon, I tell you what, I'm just glad you're back. Good morning, Miss Gail. Thank you for being a moderator. Good morning, DB. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, good morning, Shay Shay. Great live this morning, Shay Shay. It really was. It was a very good. And I love that we did not change, the luck of the Irish to pink. Just saying. Okay. Okay.
Look, I'm working on mine February.
Very good. Very good. That's very cute. Good morning, Renee.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jess. You're in here. Y'all, I'm bad at this. Hold on. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning. Y'all, today was Jess's last day to be off, and she didn't even get to sleep in. Good morning, Patricia. Let's see. Oh, creating with tech. Good morning. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everybody. I know this is good morning, Connie. Hey, Connie, I just got finished telling Jess a few minutes ago. I said you and her are to get together and do a collaborative about how to take that calendar from Juju's, that the one that everybody's doing,
and
and
make it do a 5x7. That's mine right here.
moving it to a smaller frame. I said because I guarantee they would really people would like to see that. Do it the way Jess doing it, then do it the way Connie's doing. I think it would be great collaboration. Anyway, and y'all are both very good at everything y'all do. So good morning, Up Designs. Good morning, Patrice. Thank you for coming in.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Patrice.
Robin. Let's see who else.
So I do have a special thing for everybody. I made this is actually my second mug rug ever from scratch. And I'm going to give it to everybody. It's a 4x4, and I did the 5x7 or 5x5, not 5x7, 5x5 and a 4x4.
Well, I did a test out of it this morning, and it came out really cute. I really like it. I probably should have went with these pink hearts a little darker, but I did a test out and it worked great. Everything was fine. Everything was perfect. The only thing,
Marilyn.
Yes, because of Maryland, always.
Yep, because of Maryland.
The only thing, I think she needs to make a couple changes, and I don't know if she already did it. And it was, for a first time, it was fabulous. I'm just going to say. And the only other thing would be if you've never done a mug rug, it is the envelope closure because we won't do anything.
Envelope.
We're not doing that way, but the envelope closure. And it's really cute, y'all. It's really cute. It's very small, and she challenged me because I don't use the 4x4. But I wanted to do it just like she, had it set for. And I told her, okay, that's great. Now go do a bigger one.
That was the first one I did while Marilyn was doing hers. I did.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now Jess didn't have it.
And then I'm working on
that Marilyn said she had last night on her live. Because she didn't have to make that change, and I didn't, because everything looked fine for me. So I don't know.
Can you post that Google Drive? Because the Google Drive is where all of those. I don't know why it didn't show up as a link on my end, but see the Google Drive I posted in on the chat. Can you post that? So that is where you're going to find the mug rug, and I did a 4x4 and the 5x5 version.
It's actually not letting me grab it. Gail, can you grab it? The what Jess did?
I'll put it in my description too.
Why aren't you you're not in bloom for me, and you should be. I don't know.
Let me try.
Hey, good morning for everybody that come in. If we miss anybody, good morning, Rosalind. Good morning, C Sassy.
Oh, there we go.
Good morning, Miss Barb. There you go, Jess. Well, Now you're in blue, but it's still not. It's the drive didn't come over. We'll figure it out, even if we have to put it in the description on both of our sides. But we'll figure it out for everybody to get it, because it's really cute. It's very very cute. It's be really cute to like give grandkids and stuff like that. I mean, it's a mug rug, but it's still cute. You know, they don't have to have it as a mug rug. They can have it as
With
wood.
the envelope method, you can put candy in the back of it. Give it as like a Valentine.
That's denied, Jess. Renee said.
Okay,
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But we need to get started. Good morning, Miss Fern. How are you this morning?
There we go. Now try. Update it. Got to switch it, you know.
For me, it's still blue, so I don't know. So now this project that we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get started. What you need is what I did. Okay, so originally this is the one I did. I did all basically one color, and I just added the hardware at the end. Look, y'all, I even did the X's. They're not great, but it's there. I'm getting learning. I got challenged. I have to start using the foot of my sewing machine and for my sewing machine, because I normally use the automatic thing. But I tell you what, it really has made a difference in driving my material. I feel like it is. You might not be able to see it yet, but I feel like it was. Anyway, so what we've originally seen is the inside of the material was just a piece of heavy fleece, and you would just iron it on the inside. And I started reading reviews and stuff, and everybody said if you have a small dog that might work, but a large dog, that's not that, they're gonna rip that thing right apart, you know. So I started thinking, and I kind of bounced it off Jess and stuff. I said, we do all those key fobs, and I have all this webbing everywhere. I said, I'm gonna make a webbing. We're gonna take the webbing and put it inside instead of the fleece. You didn't have to make any changes to the sizes or anything like that. Now I can tell you we can tell you what the width is going to be, the width that we cut our material, but the length is going to be really up to you. You know, how long you want your, because I went and got my dog's leashes, and one was like, he could go to Mexico and I'd be holding the thing, it'd be fine. And then I have one that's very short, you know, so it's going to be whatever you want. And I just did the ones I have are the cotton webbing, and I think they're
that's what I'm using, but I don't have this one. This one got like chewed up. Look at this thing. It's coming apart. So I was like, that'd be perfect to not have to waste it.
Exactly. And I was trying to pick colors I really, probably would never use or whatever, but y'all, I've been having that since we started the key fobs over a year ago. I'm just throwing anything in there. So anyway, so that's what we did. But I was thinking that you could go to the Dollar Tree and pick up a leash. Well, I had it in here. What did I do with it? Pick up a leash and use it as your inside, and cut the hardware off. And then use that leash and then put that hardware right back on. I mean, that would be $1.25 and you're done, or $1, whatever it is. It may be in the plus extra section, it might be $3, but but that would be a really good idea. The hardest part about this entire project, though, is you got a lot of ironing. The key is the ironing. So, but yeah, everything else should be, really easy to do, So, I think we had good morning, Miss Doris Leonard, and thank you for coming in. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, what I did, y'all can see my right here. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you just a little bit. Close your eyes. Okay. So what I did is I went ahead and I cut this piece. This is going to be my handle. Okay. This will be my handle. And I cut this at 14 inches. And 14 inches is because if you have a big hand, like I do, I have a man's hand. I needed that. and then you have all your pieces in the middle, and on the very end, you have to have another piece, and it needs to be like 4 inches, like, 4 total inches cut in half would be 2 inches, okay, for your bottom piece. But I just went in all my stashes, and y'all can see some of the stashes that y'all seen these material more than one time on everybody's channels. Because this is a lot of Lori Holt, this is a lot of Moda, and then just the blue jean material when we were doing the blue jeans with Patrice and with everybody, Patrice, Marilyn, and Delonda. I think that little bee design, the blue jean pocket, I had got that for all that. So, but yeah, so what we're going to go ahead and start doing is like Jess is doing. We're just going to go ahead and start piecing these together. And what we're going to do is we're going to do.
I will mention that if you are using your scrap fabric, make sure you look at the direction. If it has directional fabric, when you're sewing these together, you want them all to be the same. So because I'm using my scrap doggy fabric, I want it all to be upright. So when you're holding on to your animal, you want to be able to see it upright, not upside down. So this will be the top of my piece. So just make sure when you sew on the directionals that you get them the direction you want to be able to see them in.
So this would be a really cute idea for the dog lovers in your life. With a matching collar and a matching bandana or anything like that. That would, or even a matching poop bag holder, I've seen the poop bags made, but I was like, I don't know about that because you got to do a buttonhole.
Hard to buy for people.
Huh?
One of the hard to buy for people.
Yep. Y'all, I'm just learning with this foot, so y'all bear with me.
She's not using her other one. She's actually using the foot.
And I'm still standing. I think, I'm going to be honest, I think somebody had mentioned this to me, and I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday, that she thinks my table's too tall for crafting, and I think that's why I stand, because I don't feel like I got a good, I have a good grip, and I feel like I got to stand over it, So I'm just going to go through and just keep sewing them together. Like this. Oh, I did, because some of these materials were kind of flimsy, and I didn't really want flimsy, so I put some SF101 on the back of them. Some already had it because I used it for applique projects, and I am back stitching, but I don't know that you necessarily need to because this is all going to be folded on the inside anyway, your ends. So that's going to be kind of up to you if you want to do it or not, folded or not. Not folded, back stitch or not. As my girl Kelly says, back tack. I think that's what she calls it, back tack.
Backpack.
I heard somebody else call it back tack the other day too. So.
And making sure when you're sewing each piece, it's pretty side or the right side to right side.
Yeah.
When you unfold it, they're all the same direction.
Oh, hush. Yeah, I got to get used to the machine with the thread. It requires different things. And I just popped my dark gum thread. Really? Hold on, y'all.
What?
I just popped my thread on my machine. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? So I am using actually that Orofil. I got it in one of those sampler boxes from Fat Quarters. And that's why I popped it, because my foot was down and I was trying to pull it. I knew it was something I did. I mean, it wouldn't be me if it wasn't something I did. Oh, come on. I don't want to pull it out the wrong way, so that's what I'm trying to grab at the end.
So what's everybody else up to today? Anybody making anything special?
I can't see the chat, so Jess, if you can.
Yeah, I can a little bit.
Okay. Hey, okay, so I got some new terrain. What's it called? Terrain fabric softener stuff or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
The stuff that Sean was talking about when I was asking about the that fabric.
Terrible Magic, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah.
So, Shay and them told me, because I don't like it, because it's like, look, I used it on this, and look at all the flakes it made. But they told me that I had to dilute it, and I was like, oh, well, I didn't do that. And so why didn't it come with 2 bottles if I had to dilute it, you know? But anyway, if anybody knows what the ratio is, or actually how to dilute it,
Ours says the Arifil. Is that what you're using?
the way.
Arifil. Arifil is a lightweight thread. I would recommend using a regular sewing thread.
Okay, so Arifil is not a is a lightweight.
It's a lightweight, and she recommends using regular sewing thread.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I just been having it in my machine when I've been doing all the quilting. And you're not gonna have a dog pull on your quilt, so there's always that. All right, so let me change it out then.
Carrie, I just got some more diamond art today too. It's some zipper pouches and some cards, more cards. Well, actually not today, but this week.
Did you get anything new this week, Jeff?
No, not really new. I just been working on doing the house in January. Been doing a lot of homework.
Yeah. Well, I went back to work this week after that long vacation, and then I was sick, most of that vacation. And so this was like a really, really big challenge. It was not nice, getting back up early every day and everything.
So I want to show the directional fabric. So see how I did it on the top? It's facing upward. I just continued to make sure that the next one that I used for the puppy fabric was also the same direction as the other one. So when I sew it together, it'll all be upward instead of upside down, like they fell on their butt and they're upside down.
So once we finish putting these together, which I only have a few more, once we finish putting these together, then we'll have to do all the ironing. That's when the I almost put myself just on that back thing.
Keep your fingers out of your machine, girl.
No, it wasn't my finger. It was that handle thing. It wasn't the needle. It was the whatever. Leave it alone. But we're gonna after we do this, that's when the ironing stuff, and that's the main part of this whole project is ironing.
Yeah, if you want to get familiarized with an iron or steam.
And I'm sewing this at like less than 1/2 inch, but a little bigger than 1/8. A 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, not 1/2 inch.
I was gonna say I am doing mine about 1/4 inch.
Mine's a little less than 1/4 inch. So what do they call that? A scant 1/4 inch? Ooh, you heard that? That's the Miko. Acting like I know how to sew. But I'm not a fast sewer, so. This is
do you do custom? I was asking Barbara if she does custom digitizing or just her own.
This would be cute if you put your you put the dog's name on it and put it right now. If you know where the center is going to be, or wherever you want. You could embroider the name on it, or even put HTV or something like that. It'd be really cute. Bling out the handle.
You could take one of those designs that Eve has done like for the jeans and stuff that did like the teardrop.
Yeah, that'd be really cute. Yeah.
If you wanted to make your dog a blingy.
Yeah. So I have boy dogs. My first one I made is kind of girly, but I don't think my dogs know the difference. So, but I'm gonna give that one to. I have a girl grand dog. I'm gonna give that one to her, or I can give it to Rain if Connie wants it.
I will say that I've been practicing on the laser cutting fabric, which is really nice when you have a lot of detail in like the applique that you need to cut out. And I did it on the Vista and the X tool. All right. I almost need another camera.
I know. I'm gonna take mine off screen and move it to the ironing board, and then put me back on. I almost had a mistake. Come on. Oh. Okay. I'm fixing to move you over to the arm. So give me just a second. Yeah. I'm gonna move my camera to the ironing board.
Well, if you move yours, then I don't even move mine because I don't need both watches.
Right. Okay. That's fine. Let me remove myself. Oh, this one. Okay. I'm gonna move it so don't make y'all jump while I'm moving it.
Close your eyes.
Let's see.
Close your eyes. Morning, Marilyn.
I turned it down. I turned it off or whatever.
Yes, Sharon. I'll leave it up and probably until tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll leave that file up probably till tomorrow, and then everybody's welcome to it. But please post it in our Facebook group. Let us know how it looks. I would love to see it. Considering it's my first actual created from scratch design, please let me see it. What your idea is for the colors. Even in Maryland, if you're in Maryland, but we do have a Facebook group that we're slowly building.
Okay.
So,
sorry, I'm moving y'all. Can you see now? Can you see my ironing board?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is press all these seams down. The ones I just sewed in, I'm gonna clip strings as I go. And I always keep a basket so I don't have strings all over the floor because I have enough on myself.
I know. That's what I was just looking down at myself.
Yeah, I have more on myself than I was on a phone laundry last night, and I was like, "What are all these little white string things?" And yeah, it was me. It was from my shirt.
No, they need to like invent a apron that like automatically attracts them, so you don't have to worry about them. You just like suck them
Right.
in Velcro.
Well, I do lint roll myself. I lint roll myself quite often.
Oh, I do that all the time. Like they need a lint roller.
Yep, I do. I do lint roll myself quite often. But I lint roll my rhinestones, and I lint roll myself.
You lint roll your rhinestones.
Oh yeah, my whenever I have dots that won't come out, I'll lint roll them, and they'll come right out. And naturally, I did not have anything turned on, of course. Why would I? It would have been too easy.
I am froze.
I'm using my Alessio iron, my little Alessio iron, because My big one's back there, but it's too far. I can't get it without knocking everything down. Hey, I took out my cotton webbing and it disappeared. I don't know what I did.
So I posted our Facebook link in both of our YouTube pages or chats. So if you guys want to join our group,
yeah,
hopefully that works. Did I become unfrozen?
Huh? You're frozen?
I was frozen apparently.
No,
I think it's when I was trying to put the links in the different chats. That like my computer froze me.
So I am going to have to move, y'all. So y'all, I've been in my now that the holidays is over and I don't here, look, I found my wedding. Now that the holidays are over and stuff, and I'm getting to do things that I didn't get to do because my plan was I was going to finish up all my orders, and then I had some sewing I wanted to do from, my family, and I did not get a chance because I got sick. So I wanted to do those Hemingway bags. So I put out like 4 of them in the last week. I did one a night, just to. Just to try it and stuff. I liked it. So that's whenever I was having some trouble with like my stitches. They just look like I stitch it with one thing here and needed to stitch it with another thing there, and like my stitch sizes were different or something. Does that make sense? And so somebody told me it's probably because of my foot, because I'm using my finger and not my foot on the. Is
that why you changed? Good morning,
yeah,
Jennifer.
Well, let me try it. So I tore the house up, tore the craft room up. Guess what? I don't know where the foot is. And if I ever do plan on going to a Juki, I was told that I was going to have to learn how to use a foot anyway. Well, I'm not going to go buy a real expensive sewing machine if I don't know how to use it. So, and if I don't like using a foot, I need to make sure, or whatever. So, but I personally, I feel like I've seen, I've actually, feel like there's a difference, maybe there's not, but to me, I feel like, there is a difference in the stitching, looking at the stitching. And, but anyway, I ended up having to order another foot, and, but Shamika, she's the one that, said, well, we're going to practice. All right.
Yeah.
And then, life gets into life. And
good morning, Sean.
Good morning, Sean. Sean, I messaged you this morning. I don't know if you messaged me back, but I really need to know how to do this terrain magic or terrell. I ordered it, and it's I think I have to dilute it. The girls tell me, but I don't like 1-to-1, or I'm not sure. Just if you can watch the chat, because I can't see the chat.
Yeah.
Because
and again, for anybody coming in,
this like I could make a piece of paper out of a literally make a piece of paper out of a piece of material with that stuff. Like
for anybody coming in, pinned to the top of my I don't know if it got pinned to yours, but pinned to the top of the chat box is my first ever or second ever mug rug that I created from scratch. So hopefully everybody can get it who wants it. It's a 4x4 and a 5x5. So please, if you do make it, post some pictures. I did post our Facebook page in there as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. I do want to say thank you for all the people in the bushes hanging out with us today. And the replay squad. And I'm always in the replay squad most of the time. So the replay squad is greatly appreciated as well. She said, did you get concentrated version? If so, then it's 1-to-1.
Don't know. Look, this is it. I don't know. Can you see it? It's this one. I think I went off your link, Sean, and got that. But somebody said it needs to be diluted. Well, if it needs to be diluted, they should have sent me 2 bottles. 1 bottle and an empty bottle. But yeah, it's pretty powerful, and it puts flakes everywhere. And I was like, oh, And I didn't spray that much, I didn't think, A clapper would be good here too. If y'all use clappers, I have a clapper. I've never used it before. And I know a lot of people like clappers. Use clappers to put it on. You know what that is, Jess? A clapper?
Yeah, I one of the videos had it on there.
Yeah, but have you ever used a clapper before?
No.
Or do you have one?
Nope.
Quilting people swear by them. And but I've never had. I don't know of a need yet, unless because one of the videos that we didn't even tell them. Tara Reid is who we originally was looking at the video, and then we made changes to it. We actually took a couple videos and made changes to it so we would have a strong leash.
Like most crafters do. We took a few videos and made it fit our needs.
Say it again. You cut out on me, and it's my speakers. It's not you.
I said we took, like most crafters do, took a variety of different ways and then made one to fit our needs.
But the majority of it is from we just changed up materials and stuff. It's from that Tara Reid from. She has a YouTube channel, Tara Reid. She does a lot of dog stuff. She actually has a really good. If you have a lot of dog lovers in your life that they like better than their children, some people you have that, and she has a YouTube that has all the dog things like a poop bag, bandanas, collars. And she has dog leashes multiple ways. So I can't get this. I did my scan 1/8 inch too small, so I'm gonna have to just go.
Shay says I make her buy a clapper after this live.
I have a clapper. I'm not sure what to do with it. And next time I get a clapper, I'm just make my husband make me one. I ain't buying one. One that came in, it was like, my husband has wood that does this. You can make,
Barb says clapper really helps with pressing. It must for some fabric.
Say it again one more time.
Barb says a clapper really helps with pressing. A must for some fabric.
Man, I am having trouble opening. I made my seams too small at the very end. Apparently, I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna have to I'm not gonna be able to open them. They're too small. Okay.
You said you have a clapper. Do you have what to show?
Yeah.
For the people that are like us and baby beginners?
Yeah, this is a clapper. You see? So after you sew a seam down, you just put it on there and it like cools it off and sets it is the way I understand how it works. And anybody in the chat can please say otherwise. It's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to I am gonna go ahead and do in my ends, both ends, and do it like a little 1/4 inch seam. Fold it over now instead of trying to do it at the end whenever everything's almost done.
Shay says, "Oh, so Donald is making us clappers."
Sure. Hey, you can. Y'all got his number.
A rubber hammer is good for flattening thick seams, especially if the seams are overlapping. A rubber hammer. This is from Barb. A rubber hammer is good for flattening thick seams, especially if the seams overlapping.
You have to say that again. I didn't catch it. For some reason, you keep cutting out, and it's me. I know it's my speakers because I bought some crappy ones, and that's what I got, crappy speakers.
Let me see if I move this a little bit.
I'm actually going to go ahead and pop a... No, I'm not. Okay, so now we're going to fold it in half. I'm going to just go down and fold it and iron it all the way down in half.
Yep. So, can you hear me better?
I don't think it's you, though. I think it's my speakers.
Okay,
Is
so
she
she said,
or is she cutting out on y'all too, or is it just me? Because I really think it's my speakers, not her. Because I got a new computer and the speakers are not very good. They're not, very loud at all. And so I went ahead and got some external speakers, and apparently I didn't research well enough. I just got some because I needed them for today because I couldn't hear out the speakers, and so I just ordered something that I knew was going to come in on time. Well, so I went back and looked at the ratings, and the ratings was like, terrible. It makes a big clacking sound, and it pops out on iPod on podcast. I'm like, well, great, exactly what I need it for. I don't know if I told you. I actually I got I had this, and I don't know why. I think I got this stuff for I had this stuff for doing keychains and stuff like that. The hardware. What did I do with it? I have it somewhere. But the end where you clasp on to the here it is. Look, where you clasp this clasper, I had these. I'm not sure what I had them for, but I had them already. I said, well, go ahead and get it. Do it again. Okay. All right. Now that this is in half, I'm going to take my I'm going to open it, and I'm going to put my webbing inside. And this is 1-inch webbing, by the way. And it can be whatever size you want, really. But depending on the size, you would have to change up the you would need to change up how fat you make the your material, how wide, if you go with a bigger size. I have my lighter somewhere. I like to burn.
So because I am using the cotton webbing, I'm putting a little bit of the heat and bond on it. It strips every so often just to hold the fabric down. Otherwise, the fabric's going to keep rolling off. Because she used the fusible. What was it?
Yeah, I just put it down and then I clipped it. You know what I'm saying?
Shay, we were talking about cutting material with the laser.
Okay, so I just did this and just clipped it. Maybe. Oh, there they are. I knew I had them closed. I just couldn't figure out where. Okay. So all I'm doing is I'm closing up one side, and then I'm gonna iron this side down, and then I'll close it up on the other side. Now I know, and she said this. You could actually do both sides at the same time, but it just comes out better if you do one side at a time. It just, ends up folding up better. So that's how I did. I did how she said, because, she does them a lot. But y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this little, the dog bandanas and the leashes and stuff like that, they're huge sellers at the craft shows, like huge. The last few craft shows I went to that had all the dog spots, y'all, she sold out in the first day. So she said she had to go home that night and start making more because of because she didn't have nothing to sell the next day. And whenever the one that we go to, we have to be open for both Saturday and Sunday because people pay to get into this craft show. So you have to be open both days, or they'll give you a fine. I don't know what kind of fine. I don't know. I've never sold out, so I had no idea.
Barb says, you iron the seam to give heat, then put the clapper on. The clapper holds the heat to crisply flatten the seam.
Okay, well, I might need to learn how to use it then, because it sounds like something I could use, right? Oops, I just threw stuff all over the place.
Shay, cutting the material with the laser is like nothing. I mean, I've recorded it once yesterday, but it's really easy, and it's because the power and the speed is not high. It's a lot less.
We'll do it. Maybe next Sunday we'll do it.
Yeah, on
Jess,
the Vista.
you want to do it? Do it next Sunday on the on the Ooh, I'm short on my. I guess I could throw a couple more pieces on that gum, or I'm gonna
Good
just cut it short.
morning, D. Smith.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just cut my my ribbon off my.
Good morning, Dorica.
I thought I had enough. Good morning, Dorica. It was good watching you last night. Hope you had a good break. Apparently, I had a break too and did all my stuff.
Welcome back.
Huh?
I told her to welcome back.
Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Okay. So I have. I either have to add a piece or cut this off. What am I going to do? I'm going to add a piece. Because I don't want to cut it off. I have this. Is that big enough? No, not quite. Okay. Let me grab this and add a couple pieces to the end. I make it appear instead. Oh, it's going to look funky if I do that. Okay. So, yeah. Just shy the
What's gonna look funky?
Huh?
What is gonna look funky?
Yeah, it's gonna look funky if I added a piece to the top because the top is the handle, so I'm gonna have to add it to the bottom. Oh my god, that's awesome.
So I don't know if I can't remember if she mentioned it but when you're doing the top or the beginning, you want to make sure you leave at least like a quarter of an inch gap between the whatever you use in the center, like the webbing or the fusible
Wait,
fleece.
I'm sorry. That's why I had left. That's why I had turned down the edges at the very end and ironed and slid the webbing underneath. Look, at the very beginning, instead of leaving the quarter inch, I went ahead and folded it over and started my like that.
Yeah, but that's what I was explaining. That
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't remember hearing you say anything about it. That's why I was saying.
No, yeah, but that. I didn't say why I was doing it. I just said that's what I did. But that is why I had went ahead and did that for lay it. Let me see. Probably gonna need to.
All right, where is my other piece?
I think I did 5x4. Yeah.
But yeah, we can cut out the fabric with the laser. I use the Vista because that's the one that a lot of people have is the Vista. So I figured that would be a good starting point. And it's so nice because it's like precision.
I bought all that sequin material because I want to do some of that sequin material for Mardi Gras around here. And,
yeah.
I want to because they say that is very, very messy. So I want to try that in with the Mardi Gras sequin colors I got.
Yeah, it cuts it nice and clean. It shears it off so it doesn't have all the fray.
Did it leave a mess inside your machine?
Nope.
Huh?
No, it didn't leave any mess.
Okay. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Barb uses the X tool for cutting fabric.
Say it again.
I don't know if Barb has a We Create. Oh, she said Barb said she uses the X tool. I've never heard Barb mention about a We Create though.
I didn't realize she had one.
I don't know if she does or not. I think Shay Shay was asking Barb if she does.
Oh, okay. Shay Shay has one. She just don't use it. Look at me throwing her under the bus and stuff.
Yeah, to me it'd be just like having another machine to cut all your stuff out. I mean, I would never utilize one enough to like to get it like an AccuQuilt or the scan and cut. I don't think I would utilize it enough for the cost of how much they are.
To buy it just to do that?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Shay, who's messy?
Me. Girl, you know who she's talking about. Me.
Nope. Jennifer, it does not singe the material. So I cut out this word.
Away from it, I tell you, you know.
This is a yellow because I wanted to see if it did singe, so I did use yellow, and this says love on it, and this is what it looks like after. Whoops. This is what the cutout version of looking at all like the fine detail on it. It was crazy how detailed it is, and not even a flinch, like no tear, nothing.
Well, that's good that it does work. I mean,
Barb's house must be like the craft mansion of all. She's got everything.
Yeah. Sure does.
It would be a crafter's candy store. Going to Barb's house.
And she's probably as good at it as
oh, I don't doubt that. Yeah, that was a Dollar Tree material. That yellow was Dollar Tree material because I didn't want to waste any of my good stuff. So I just put the Dollar Tree stuff on there, and it works great.
That's not quite wet enough. No, this one is. Do another find. Sorry, y'all. I'm having to add to mine. I know I cut 3. Where'd it go?
What are you doing?
I cut 3 pieces. I had to add because my it wasn't long enough. I didn't add enough pieces. Like it's like I miscalculated on the handle because I'm off exactly the handle. How much is in a handle? You know. So that's on me. I did that.
Bart. Good morning, Terry. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, anybody I missed because, like I said, my back's to the. And
Barb says I have to keep myself out of trouble. That's why she has her machines, I'm assuming.
Who's that, Miss Barb?
Yep. Keep herself busy.
Well, okay, so my that's basically why when my husband started working out of country. That's whenever I started, doing all this because I was going to start crazy, and I was going to start crazy and couldn't find, and the grandkids are getting old enough where, they don't want mom all there for everything, they're teenagers, and so I started, pitter-pattering around with crafts. And I don't know, I fell in love, and now Donald's home for good. And I say for good. He's home. He's got a new job locally. Well, I say locally, an hour away. And we're trying to figure life out again. Let me say that. Because he's been gone for 8 years, Like he'd come home for 3 months and leave 3 months and come home for 3 months. So it's kind of hard getting used to him. We went shopping yesterday and we like to kill each other. Because he was like, okay, let's go. He wants to go shopping, but then we go shopping. Let's go. Look, bruh, we're shopping for you, not me. You want your stuff? I'll get it later. He makes me absolutely insane.
Yeah, Jennifer, we can do that. I think we're going to do that next week. We're going to do a material on the laser cutting.
Yeah.
Kind of shenanigans we can get into.
Because I want to try it for that sequin material anyway, the one that Patrice was showing us.
Yeah, the rainbow.
Yeah, I'd like to see if I can get it for that, you know, the applique or whatever.
Barb said, my whole shop was planned 15 years prior to retiring at the age of 60. I didn't buy all the machines at once.
Oops. I keep forgetting I have to use my foot.
How big is your shop, Barb?
What is it, Jess?
Her shop, her crafting shop. I was asking how big. She said she planned it 15 years prior to retiring.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I did this just to find something else, something to do, you know, basically. And like I said, I just fell in love with it. And I have a love for the embroidery machine. I have a love for the lasers, you know. Now, me and the sewing machine have a love-hate relationship, so.
Yeah, me and the sewing machine don't go along with straight lines. If you need something all crazy, I got you covered.
If you want something crazy,
I got you.
And I think sewing in a straight line, you just got to slow down, you know. Like really, you just got to slow down, or it's not gonna work, you know.
Practice, practice, practice.
Ooh, y'all seen that? I almost did it backwards, you know. Yeah. And I am doing it backwards. How's that? I put that Terrell stuff on this, and now I got such a hard edge, I can't even make it go back down. So
Good morning, Miss Joyce. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us.
Who's that?
Miss Joyce.
Hey, Miss Joyce.
Marilyn says, Patrice and I used to say we wanted to go hang out at Barb's house.
Oh, yeah.
Party of Barb. Here we come. We're
okay, but
gonna
Miss Barber, y'all getting a lot of cold weather?
Yeah, she said it's like 9 degrees today.
How much?
9.
9?
9.
Like the single number 9.
Yep.
Yeah, no. So we went to bed summer and woke up winter.
Is it cold at your house?
Here. Okay.
How cold is it at your house?
Huh? Girl, 40s here is cold. Like real cold. Because it's so wet here. The humidity.
You're welcome, Fern. I hope you can get that stitched out and post it for us so we can see it.
What's that?
The file, the XOXO file.
Yeah. It came out really, really cute, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I did it this morning.
Yeah, see, I used a variegated thread on the heart. I'm not sure if I should have done that. But,
that's another love-hate relationship I have. It's variegated thread.
Barb says her shop is a 30 by 48 in the older part of the home. I built on basically another house. It is ranch style. That would be cool.
What's the size of that?
A 30 by 48.
Cool. That is huge. That's big. That's big, big, big. But there's probably anything that you don't have, though, right? When it comes to like lasers and sewing machines and embroidery machines. And now
she has a lot of embroidery.
She got a DTF like mine, or I got one like her because I seen we were in a DTF group and she was talking or something. And
let's see, Shay, I'm already plotting on my next machine.
What she said?
Shay's plotting on the next machine.
Who?
Shay.
Shay? But it's going to be something with sewing or quilting. Tell you that right now. It's not. I doubt very seriously if it's going to be a laser.
Rosalind says, "Okay, Jess, you do it on the new laser. Stacy, do it on the big we create, and I'll do it on the small one." That works. Rosalind can come on and hang out with.
See, I have a 40 that I plan on doing it on. I'm not going to do it on the Vista. So I'll do it on the 40, and you ought to do it on the X tool. Well, no, because you're going to smoke my butt on the how long it's going to take. Just like this, but
Rosalind, yeah, if you want to come on up, girl.
Who's that?
Rosalind said she'd do it on the Vista.
Who is that?
Rosalind.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know why. I'm telling you, my speakers are crud because you keep popping out. I can't hear you. And I know it's not you. I know it's me. So it's not you, but it's
Miss Joyce, we're going to do it next week. We're going to cut material on the different lasers that we have.
Yep. All right. Let's try this.
Good morning, Miss Melinda. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Going down the line here. Miss Melinda, did you see my eye painting adventure on the canvas for my daughter?
Good morning, Miss Melinda. I just realized who you said. I'm sorry. Like I said, I can't see the chat. I'm just driving this. So yeah. So y'all, this is very, very horrible, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So we have a friend. She lost her husband Thursday, and from cancer. It was a long battle, and but they didn't think they were at that point yet. But and he died Thursday. His mother passed away on Friday. And then his best friend was in a plane crash and died Friday afternoon. It was like, holy moly, I said, that's 3, man. I told my sister, don't call me back.
3, yeah. They say go to 3.
Lord.
Miss Melinda, it went pretty good. It was a trial and error there at first, which I'm glad I used the pen that does the heat away, like it disappears with heat, because the first go was a little bad. I totally spaced
on your
the eye paint.
Okay, yeah. What's it called? Eye paint?
It's called eye paint, but it doesn't paint.
So y'all, we're gonna have to do a collaboration with Connie, because Connie's got the HTV Ront laser now. I think my brother is using that one, and then there's another one coming. She got they had a big sale at Christmas time, and she got one that is okay. So the one she had won one off of Patrice's page.
Yes,
and
I saw that one. I haven't seen her post any videos though.
Yeah, but she actually got another one just like that, but it was the full. Like it had the closure and all that. See, the one that she got from Patrice was just an open frame or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And so she got the other one, and she couldn't buy just the stuff. You had to buy the whole thing. So,
what?
and it's something for my brother to do. I don't know. Y'all realize my brother's disabled, so and it gives him something to do, and he loves it. And then they got her old computer up and running to get him
get him all set up.
Yeah. So
nice.
So he does have he has a little job, but him getting jobs doesn't last very long because he can't stand, for a long time. So, and just how. But he did get a job at Lowe's. I could see him because they said you come here every week, so we just soon let you stock a shelf. Literally. So, anyways.
Hello, Miss
But yeah,
Sharon.
he's loving it. He's doing some good work on it and stuff too. So, and then when they get that other one, they'll be able to use it in the house, with it, exhausted out instead of being always outside. Because I don't know if y'all know, here in Louisiana, it gets a lot of our temperatures are a lot like Florida. Our heat, we're all in the Gulf, so. But our beaches are not pretty.
They're not pretty.
Oh my God, no! It's like mud, literally. Yeah, our beaches are like our waters are like mud. The Gulf is like mud here.
Ugh.
Okay. All right, just I caught back up with the where I left off a while ago. Gosh, I'm like crazy.
So again, for anybody coming in, I posted my own creation of a mug rug.
Oh, let me show. For anybody that came in that didn't see, I have the one I tested it, the one she did too, and it came out really good. Like I really love it.
And there's two in there.
I had to do my teal, right?
The teal?
I had to do the teal for the X's and O's. I said, let me put the background pink, but I was like, Jess, I was like you. I didn't have any. Like Valentine material.
Yeah, and that's what I was like when I went to make it. I was like, I don't have Valentine fabric, but then I realized we really didn't start doing any sewing or anything until after.
The only thing about that, say Valentine material, is on a mug rug, you're very limited on what you can like colors actually showing. You know what I'm saying? Like the colors actually showing up on your stitch out.
Oh, gotcha.
So, if you do a solid background, it works. And then when you could do with your is it cycling? Is that what it's called? The quilting on the back? Yeah, that it comes out cute with a solid background, and then you can make that any color you want. But I bought a bunch of material, Scrappy, Southern scraps or Southern fabrics or something like that. They have sales on, like, you get all the remnants, they cut off. And I had found some of that, and it was really cute. It had like like a stick pin is what it looks like on the ends. Is the stick pin.
So this is my first stitch out of it with the purple, pink, and the.
Oops. All right.
Oh, thank you, Sean,
it looks good. Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad for my first one. So hopefully from here, my next one I'm working on. Let's start with mug rug.
Show me the original first one though. The
original first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be mine. Whenever Marilyn was.
This is the one that I did with when Marilyn was given the live. I was following along and I did my version of hers, which Marilyn is the reason why I started doing them. Watching her live, even though she was having issues with it, she helped me a lot, per usual.
Okay.
Marilyn, Patrice.
So now
Sean watched all kinds of her videos.
Fold it over.
A lot of the time, yeah, the mug rug has the envelope back, so you can actually use it and make it into like a Valentine's thing. You can fill with the back of it with candy and give it to someone.
Oh, that would be very cute. Like and you keep it with
for kids. Yep. For kids, you could even take it and turn it into like a keychain. Put a little hook on it, and then they can use it on their backpacks or whatever when they're done.
That'd be a very cute idea, Jess. All right. I'm gonna have
possibilities are endless.
But anyway, I was back to these leashes. I know not everybody has a dog, but I have 3. So, and they all need a new leash for when we go to the vet and groomers because my dogs are they're heavily they need to be groomed a lot, often. Where Merlin, my big dog, more than the littles, but they have to go in with a leash. My dogs aren't leash dogs, but they are whenever we have to.
They're free roam.
Yeah, my dogs have a mind of their own. They go do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. Except for whatever. Okay, so these are actually Callie's dogs. They're my dogs, but they're Callie's dogs, and we do. She'll call me on her way to work. Yeah, blankety blank 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 dogs got out of the back of the fence, and I've been running around for an hour trying to find them, and I gotta go to work now. I'm late. Well, sorry. I'm 20 miles away at work. Okay. Well, I was just letting you know. So they're your dogs, right?
She just wanted to vent to someone, and you were the closest.
Or we have to put out money, for whatever. What did you say, Jess? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
I said you were the first person to vent to when she was getting mad.
Absolutely. I tend to be that person for her and my husband, No, ever since I got sick, I cannot catch up. It's like I'm tired all the time, I've been going to take naps at work at lunch. I don't ever take lunch. I've been taking lunch and going to take a nap in my car. I go listen to a book or whatever, and I don't take a nap. I just rest, I'm not actually napping. I couldn't imagine napping in that car and somebody come beat on that window. I'd, have a dadgum coronary. So, but anyway, let me do these, and then after this, I'll press it one more time going down, and then I will start stitching the two sides, and then adding my hardware.
That's what I'm doing. My second going down. So I'll show you here in just a second.
I had to redo it. I had to redo my my bottoms because I didn't have enough stitched in.
I kept measuring mine when I was stitching. I just brought a pile, and I was like, okay, I'll just keep measuring. Do I need more? Do I need more?
Well, I was trying to do the length of the of that one piece of webbing, and I didn't want to cut it off and not be able to use what was left. That's what I said. I misadded apparently when I was adding my strips, because I was off exactly the handle, the 14 inches for the handle.
Oh yeah,
that's exactly what I was off. So
okay.
So we are decided next Sunday we're going to do laser and do material, right? Fabric.
Yep.
And that will be, it's actually going to be Jess's channel. We do that. It'll be her hosting.
Yep.
So, but we'll work to
Rosalind, you still want to come on?
Who, Rosalind?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roz, come with us. I like company. It's fun. But weren't you doing a collaboration? I forgot. Wasn't you doing a collaboration with Shay Shay on?
It was to cut the material.
Yeah.
We can all go on if we want. I mean, but she's scared.
No, I had found out about y'all doing that, or y'all doing something. I think I don't remember. Anyway, but I don't want to leave anybody out if somebody wants to do it. I don't care. We can do as many as we can. Lets us. I don't care.
Shay Shay will have to dust off her laser machine that has been used.
She has to take the material off of it. Yeah. Just picking, Shay. I love you. All right. Now I'm going to press it one more time going down. And then I'm going to iron it. I'm going to start sewing. Sorry, y'all, I'm slow. But I'm kind of anal about things being in certain spots.
Okay, this.
Now, if you see us doing something wrong, all you people out there, y'all just, all you pro sewers, holler at us. Because I think I heard Sean say something about, I think she's done dog leashes before. So if she ever does one, we could just see how she does them, you know?
Yeah, Sean, if you have any pointers, let us know.
Hey, did Sean say anything about this terrible magic or whatever?
She just said the concentration.
I don't know. I have no idea. It doesn't say. I don't speak that language, so I'm not sure.
I think she's referencing Sean the spray again.
If you look at my, is it my? Yeah, this one.
We're a hot mess, Shay Shay.
What'd she say?
She said after my comment of dust off her laser, she said y'all are a hot mess.
She uses it when she needs it. All right, I am going to sew down my sides. You're gonna. I'll just go ahead and sew without moving my camera again. If that's okay, and you, okay? Okay.
Sean says that one is not concentrated, so it does not need water.
Okay, so but it's like really hard. It's supposed to be that hard.
What do you mean hard? Like thick?
It'll make material stand up by itself.
Oh, Sean, we were talking about you making dog leashes and if you had any pointers for them.
I thought I heard her say she made dog leashes before. That's what I was asking. I'm going to have to put my finger on because I am going to end up shoving my finger in it.
Sean says yes, that's what it's supposed to do.
Okay, just making sure. It just makes it flaky. Is there a way not for it to be flaky?
What do you mean by flaky?
It makes flakes. It makes white flakes. Like my mama used to get whenever she would spray starch on my dad's pants when I was little. You never had starch that made your stuff flaky before?
Obviously not.
No, because no. I mean it's normal, but I just didn't think they made spray starch like that anymore.
Sean says it treats the fabric to help it cut better under the fabric cutters. Help to keep it from fraying. You may spray too much.
Well, I'm barely spraying, so I'll just need to watch the way I spray it.
Marilyn says try spraying it on the back.
Oh, doing it from the back side?
Yeah. Sean says light spritz, then shake it.
Okay. Sounds good. I will try that. Okay, I'm going to try to sit it because my hip is hurting me. Hey, Miss Ryan, you see, I'm using my foot, not my finger. I'm so proud of myself.
Okay.
Hey, hold on the D-ring because I forgot the D-ring on the last one.
What about it?
I'm almost there.
Did we lose sound?
See, this is when I cuss about my sewing machine, trying to go over all the different hoop things, the lumps.
Where are you putting your D-ring at?
No, not yet. I'm going down my sides right now. Oh! Put the pedal to the metal.
John says no fingers, LOL.
Hey, I got my finger on my I don't know if you can see that, but my little blue finger Chrissy made me.
I got mine all wrapped up. Now I just gotta sew it. Carryall Magic gets it so flat.
Okay, I can't hear anything you're saying, so I'm gonna have to come back. Come on, go. Jess, tell everybody what you're going to school for.
Huh?
Tell everybody what you're going to school for.
What I'm going to school for?
Yeah.
An EMT paramedic? Sean says it does make the fabric feel like paper too.
It what?
She says it does make the fabric feel like paper.
It's not paper, it's just hard. Unless it's construction paper. I'll figure it out. I'll try to make it for you. But I mean, I bought it. I'm going to use it. You know. Try to go faster over the humps. It goes easier.
Sorry, I'll kind of concentrating.
Yeah, sorry. And I'm trying to go over these humps.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Sean, embroidering them. You can embroider them if you want, or use HTV or whatever else you wanted to use on them. Great thing to use more scraps up with.
Yeah, it is. Alrighty. Okay, one side's down, then we'll go to the next.
Marilyn says, I make my own version of spray. I don't remember exactly what I use, but I follow a YouTube University video.
Can you? I'm gonna have to turn you up because I'm not hearing anything you're saying. What'd you say now?
Oh, I was reading. Whoa.
Oh, version of the spray.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip, Barb.
Hey,
yeah, I've been doing a clinical job for 9 years now, and I'm just not a desk person, and that's what it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse being in the clinic, sitting at a desk with a computer all day. It's just not my cup of tea. So I want to get back in the field. I don't think I've seen Sean's thumbnail for today. Go back and look. Her thumbnail, because she'll be on this afternoon at about 6 Central.
Yeah. I think I want to go over this blue jean material.
The blue jean material?
I got a piece of blue jean material in it. Just one little, section.
Oh.
It's too thick. But I got it. It looks like crap right there, but.
One side down. It might be up. If you put it up this morning, I haven't had time to look. Business insurance likes to see if you can do CP. Oh yeah.
All right, come on. I actually could have used this red and white polka dot, this red with the white polka dots as a Valentine's color.
Oh yeah, La Hobby Lobby has their Valentine fabric on sale right now for 40% off. If anybody wants to go to Hobby Lobby and get some.
Not today, but when they open, I think this coming week is another sale on if you want other magic. I don't know. I think I got lost in the holidays. Where they at as far as the material sales. Okay, so I got it all sewed up on both sides. Now I'm going to take the clip and I'm going to put it here. And I'm just going to do it about like 4 inches or so. Like that. And then I'm going to just sew it shut. I guess you didn't tell them that. I don't know. I didn't hear you if you did. So sorry.
What? No, I haven't done that part. I'm still working on the sewing part because I keep stopping to look at the chat.
Okay, now on this, I'm gonna back stitch it all the way back. just to make sure it's secure, and then come back again. And then I'll do the X around it. So, just so it's secure, you know.
Yeah, we're not gonna look at that side. Holy mackerel.
Huh?
Oh, I saw a really bad spot in the sewing. I'm gonna have to redo that spot. It looks really bad.
What you mean?
I think I was going too fast, and it went when I did it.
Oh.
My stitching is. I don't want to keep everybody like forever, so that's all good.
I may end up breaking my needle, I think. Now, going around this, because mine are kind of big, my metal, the little hole, the little thing around it is kind of fat. So it's like I'm having trouble with it. Not trouble, but my foot's hitting it. I was gonna spit it out sooner or later, I promise. Alright, and this part is done. Now I'm just gonna go and put I gotta put my D-ring and my, I need to turn my handle and put my D-ring. I didn't do that on the last one. Why? Because I forgot. So, my husband was like, why you gotta put a D-ring? I said, like you can hook on your keys, you can hook on poop bags or whatever those things are. And my dogs wouldn't know how to react with being on a leash in front, because they don't know what to do whenever I put them on a leash to go to the doctor or whatever. They're like, what are we doing here?
Oh.
Who gave you permission to put this on my neck? My dogs are spoiled. Like really spoiled. What? Okay. My machine's fussy.
Yeah, so that's mine. Mine's not sewing very well.
No, I get a lot of beeps.
I think I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing because it looks horrible. I don't know what's going on.
My ex is not very pretty, but hey, whatever. It's for us. I'm not doing these for anybody, but okay. Now, so I sewed this on. Yeah, y'all disregard my ex. It looks terrible. But anyway, so now I'm going to go here. And this is 14 inches, and I knew it was going to be that way. So anybody with big hands like me, you can put your all the way through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the D-ring, and I'm going to put it on. Okay, like that. And I'm just going to sew. Should I go high or should I go low? That's why I had my other leash in here to see where the D-ring was. So I could just do it like this, like kind of at the bottom, and I'll sew this, and I'll sew a little spot here so it don't go further up, and I'll be done. Wait, let me make a little bit more.
On each side of the fabric, Patricia? What do you mean by that?
Huh?
You said something about my fingering. My fingers where they are for when I was sewing.
Come with me. All right, we're going to go on this side of it. I can't give too much room because I need the area. Okay, I am going to back stitch across this whole thing that way for security.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this machine now. I'm gonna bring up the bobbin.
There. Pull this up, and then I'll make my X, and then I am done with this here leash. Be really cute to make a collar that looked just like this. You know? But this is all scraps, so I don't think I would have enough scraps to do another one. Okay, let's see. Like I said, I am not very good with the X's because, I don't sew in a really straight line. Well, yeah, okay. I think I have an issue. Oh, it's thick, so it probably doesn't like it. All right, y'all. There we go. Try it again. It's like it got stuck. I don't know. I'm doing it again. Okay. Maybe it's too thick, you think? Or my needle is hitting in the wrong spot, huh? To do that. No? It's hitting right. It's got to be the user. It's got to be the user. I thought maybe I hit the metal piece, but it didn't. And I am not a sewing person, so I'm not real sure what the deal is. It's like it got stuck going down, like it was hitting something. Let me try it again. Let's see if I can just close it out. I think it might be just too thick, is what it is. This is not an industrial sewing machine, obviously.
Kristen, you're gonna make three.
What, babe?
Kristen said she wants to make 3 collars to match.
Yeah. It just didn't like it whenever I was pressing the foot. Oh, I did get it off the it looks funky because this machine's not made to go through a lot of material. Hint why I wanted to do. But it is what it is, so I got to. My husband said I had to pay for that myself, and I was not having that kind of craziness.
I will try that, Patricia. Thank you.
What'd she say?
When using my fingers to guide myself through with the machine, it'll help with alignment. Instead of putting my hand through the machine like I do.
Yeah. Any and all sewing tips is muchly appreciated. But we don't give up. We keep going. We keep trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to resew these, so I'll just do it when we're off the live.
Finish right here, but I'm not doing the X because my machine's not liking the material's too thick right here. Okay.
My bobbin is not working right here. It is Hot Mess Express.
My Baba's not catching.
Barb says, what needle size are you using?
It's only, it won't go through. So I just sewed a bunch of lines. I know this is not the way you're supposed to do it, but this is how I did it because my machine's, it's too thick. It won't go through it on the edge. Let me get all these. Hold on. Okay, let's see. But this is a very easy project. It's really an easy project, just depending on how, how long you do it. Is whether it's but again, going if you don't have webbing and all that or hardware, and you only want to make one, I really would suggest go to the Dollar Tree and pick up a dog leash and take the hardware off of it, and you use it and just decorate that. Okay. So anyway, so this is what I have. Okay. I know this looks bad, but I could not get my machine to go. You see that, Jess? I could not get it to go through that. It would not.
Oh,
it would
yeah.
not. So I had to make a different line altogether. But and then I have my. I think she's cute or whatever. And then I got I got strings everywhere. And then I got the bottom, which my ex looks like crud, but hey, it's done. So it's for me. It's for mine. So yeah, I would actually, if I was doing, I wasn't on here, I would actually undo this X and redo it because it looks like a tragedy.
You should say, when I'm not on here, I'm going to redo this X.
Yeah, when I'm going to redo this X. So, but anyway, and there's my clip. There's my clip, and that's it. And I do have the D-ring on. That way you can put whatever you want on it. Which, for me, I wouldn't do a D-ring because, we don't walk around with our dogs like that. They fertilize my backyard. And on occasions, the neighbors too. But this whole neighborhood is nothing but dogs and kids. So, all right. So, what y'all think? Why is all this up here? Hold on. Let's see. I can't see it. All of a sudden, like this. Well, I know, Miss Joy. Thank you for saying that. But yeah, it's to hold the poop bag. Is that what you're saying, Miss? Yeah, and there's a poop bag is not much different than doing like one of those Kleenex things that Kelly had done on live, the Kleenex holders, and other than for the hole for the bags to come out of, you got to use a button thing. And I seen Miss Rachel Unbiased did one Tuesday, the button thing, and I would have to go back and watch that like 4 or 5 times. So I think you like it, Miss Barb, Miss. Y'all like it? I think it's cute. I like it, and I have dogs. I have lots of dogs. So, but like I said, on the actual video with Tara Reid, she doesn't put the webbing in it. She just does like a thick fleece. And like I said, I read a bunch of reviews on it, and they said even a small dog could pop it, And so that's why I said, well, I'm going to try the webbing and do it the exact same way, but just put the webbing in it. And that's what I did. I put the webbing in it, and it came out good, and it came out strong, pretty strong. But Miss Barb did tell me I would need to change my thread because the Orifil is for more of a lightweight. So I'll need to I'll need to change that. So it's okay, Hey, Kristen, I didn't see you. Oh, you knit and crochet a poop bag holder? Well, yeah, I'm not doing that. I will not be knitting or crocheting because I'm not
Beyond our scope of practice.
But I said the same thing about the embroidery machine. I wasn't doing that either because I was gonna hurt myself.
Well, you still did it, but you still hurt yourself.
You're right. You're right. So we pull those leashes out. Our dogs go, where we going? What are we doing? They don't take kindly to the leash because they know they have to leave, and they don't know whether going to the groomers they like, going to the doctor not so much, you know. So anyway, so what you got, Jess?
I'm taking out my stitching because for some reason the bobbin is messing up bad, so I have to play with it. So, but I mean, it's
so on that. There is a video with Tara Reid that has like all kinds of doggons. She had leashes, collars, poop bags, bandanas, and it's all on one video, for all of it. And that's where I kind of got all that. I got the idea, but I've always wanted to do it. My dogs, leashes get expensive after a while. And this is all scraps. I didn't do anything. And then I have the one from this morning. From last night that I did. This actually was a scrap, but it was I had like little pieces all over. So I just patched it together. I know it doesn't look like it's patchy, but it is. Cause I got like breaks all over the place on this.
Oh, look, Kristen's giving us hints.
What she said?
She said, maybe that's how you guys will get me to go live.
Well, come on, girl. We got you. Come on. Now, okay, I am going to say this. I have to have a little procedure done Friday. So worst case scenario, I will come on Sunday, but you probably won't see me. Just like that. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, and then I didn't have enough of this. That's why I changed. I went ahead and made these two match. That way it had some kind of, I don't know, organization. But yeah, no, back to Miss Joy's thing. I know I am hard on myself, and everybody tells me that all the time, that quit being so hard on yourself, and they wouldn't even know I made a mistake unless I showed it. But it was like, yeah, I know, but I know. I just, I'm not a perfectionist by no means. I am not. I would not come on here looking like this if I was a perfectionist. I did, but the items I do, I want them to look good, if that makes sense. So, or Jess, you want to wait for you?
No, because it is all a mess.
Yeah. So, but this is what we did. I'll put some pictures, and once Jess is finished, we'll put some more pictures in our Facebook group. Y'all come show us anything y'all do in our Facebook group. We like to see it all. Whether it's sewing, knitting, crocheting, lasering, making acrylic fingernails, it don't matter. Whatever you like to do, we like to see it. We like to see anything that that keeps you busy and keeps your mind moving. So thank y'all for coming. We love you all, and we appreciate y'all coming like always. So
yep.
Jess, any last words, babe?
Nope. I think I'm good. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the replay squad. Thanks for the people in the bushes. If you can remember to hit that thumbs up on the way in, so we can get those thumbs going. Greatly appreciated. Please, if you decide to do my mug rug, that you post it so that we can see it.
Hey, wait, real quick, Jess. DB wants to know if you know who Kim and Garrett are.
Who and who?
Kim and Garrett? I'm not sure.
You know who Kim and Garrett are? That sounds familiar. I've seen a YouTube page with that name on it.
We'll have to go look it up. Hey, how'd y'all like my background with my Dalmatian dog back there? Isn't he cute? Oh, Michonne knows them personally. Do they have a YouTube page or something? Somebody we need to go check out?
I think they do a lot of lasering, if I remember right. If I remember
Okay.
seeing them.
Yeah.
I actually might follow them on the.
I'm gonna have to go look and see. I don't know if I know who they are. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of projects for myself lately, and I'm so excited. So they are YouTubers, Miss Marilyn. Okay. Hey, Marilyn, we're probably gonna be calling you because my husband refused to buy me a Juki, but he said he's buying an X tool. Ding, 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 ding. We got you. Oh, okay, so yeah, they are YouTubers and they used to, I guess they still put out stuff. But anyway, all right, y'all. Have a good Sunday. We'll see y'all in the YouTube streets. We'll see y'all on Miss Sewn this afternoon. And then the whole lineup as we always have it. And y'all, everybody that's putting out extra materials, y'all like it. Like we all did the craftable things as Patrice's little challenge and stuff. And there's a lot of people who are still going. I'm not going as much. I know Jess is still going at it, and y'all would just like them. It's been great. Just support them. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost anything just to hit a like. So, all right, guys. Y'all have a great one.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Please. Bye.
Bye.